College Football Update with your host, Sean Spencer and Alex Loosemore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming close to the end of the show, and we definitely want to talk Heisman talk, but we're going to get to that on Saturday, before the games, and preview all the games and everything we got going on. But before we go, we did want to give our Week 10 game balls. Alex, I'm going to come to you first. Week 10, who caught your eye?
Well, the first one I'm sticking in the Big Ten, that game we talked about for a large portion tonight. It's Blake Corum, 26 carries, 145 yards, 2 touchdowns. If you saw the picture, had that busted nose right up at the top there. I'm pretty sure he had to get like 3, 4, 5 stitches somewhere in there. Gritty performance. Loved what he did inside the tackles, outside the tackles, just kind of wherever he wanted to go, he went. Phenomenal performance against what was going into that game the top run defense in the nation.
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, Blake Corum, and those are the type of games that he lives to play, and that's the game that you want him in. And I love that. I love that. Yo, I'm going to the LSU game, and no, ladies and gentlemen, it is not Jaden Daniels, although he deserves.
Oh my God,
he could be our entire game ball for this week, and we'd be good. All right.
Yeah.
The game that he played was amazing, but I had to give it to somebody that benefited from his amazing play. Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver for LSU, had 6 receptions, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Everybody knows Malik Neighbors, who's the other wide receiver there. But people, pay attention. You remember Justin Jefferson's and the Jamar Chases from a couple years ago, and Terrence Marshall Jr.'s. They're reloading with these wide receivers. Both of these are top-tier talent. And for Brian Thomas to go off like this, he's been doing it a lot this year. And that's one of the reasons why Jaden Daniels is having the year that he's having. So shout out to Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver at LSU. Yeah,
that's a great one. And, I mean, you look at it, Neighbors and Thomas are putting up numbers similar to, if not better, than Chase and Jefferson did that 2019 season there. So, yeah, another elite duo for the Tigers there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Who's your last game ball?
Speaking of Tigers, I'm going to a different set of Tigers. We talked about them earlier in the show as well. Mr. Cody Schrader, guy that's becoming a regular in this segment. Monster game on Saturday, shutting down Tennessee. He had 35 carries, 205 yards, and a touchdown. Also had 5 receptions for 116 yards. That's 40 touches for 321 yards.
Come on.
Monster performance.
Woo! Oof. That's my dude. I love that guy, man. Yes. Shout out to him. He's doing it. He's balling out on the field, and I'm loving to see it. 8 yards
per touch.
Let's go. Wow. Yeah, yo, Cody Schrader. Let's get it, man. Give him some love. I hope y'all give him some love, NCAA. Come on. Some of these awards, they need to go to him, man. And my last one, I'm also going to go running back. I'm going to our guy, Alec Schomburg's Oregon Ducks. We know they got the win over USC 36-27. Bucky Irvin, their running back, had 19 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Also had 5 receptions for 43 yards. We have weapons on that team. You know, Bo Nix, you know, Troy Franklin, you know, a lot of those other pieces. But I really think one of the most underrated parts of this offense is that running game in Bucky Irvin. I think what he does for that offense is similar to what Omarion Hampton does for North Carolina, is it takes the pressure off the quarterback. So he doesn't have to be perfect every game because he can just run the rock and hand it off to the backfield. So, yeah, love Bucky Irvin. Shout out to him, man. And let's see. Hey, they're on that collision course with Washington, meeting up at that Pac-12 championship.
I cannot. Think of that weekend. Oregon, Washington, part 2. Georgia, Bama. FSU and one of the number of potential ACC teams, maybe you guys.
Whoever,
probably Texas and man, Oklahoma's looking like they got a shot to climb back in there. Like
all that game. Oh my goodness.
Gonna be so many, and that's not including the MAC championships and the Sun Belts and the conference championship weekend is gonna be so much fun.
Come on now. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are saying the season is almost done, but this is the best
much
time
good football
of the year. It all is being condensed into these next 2 months where there's just all great football coming together. You're going to see some of the best things you've seen, and you're going to see some of these teams that might have struggled all year, that might just barely have gotten over that threshold of 6 wins, and they're getting opportunity. And some of these teams that are 6-win teams, they play their butts off because they know all cameras are on them. So I love that. Yeah, buddy.